All right, we're in.
Yep. And we should have the game rolling here. Let's swap it over to caster mode. All right. And just a quick check on the OBS. Since this is our first game streamed, everything looks good, audio good. Let me know in chat if anything goes wild, but let's kick it off. So
audio good, visual good, me looking good. We got in the red on the right side. Oh no, we need to switch the overlay. You know how to do that? It has them on the wrong side. Ah.
Does it?
So we have on the right side of Dry Arabia, we have Chiquino, also known as Peppino Pig, as Golden Horde. On the left side, we have Davidson as Knights Templar, who is Alt-Shift-F to swap. Alt-Shift-F to swap. There we go. Who is representing the controller players. That's right. Davidson is one of the best controller players in the world. He's regularly at the top of the controller player ladder.
Getting into the game here, let's just ride along with Davidson so y'all can kind of see what this looks like. So he's got some really interesting movement when you try to watch how he does things. Is it like PC, it's more snappy, and then Xbox, it feels like this kind of has this like drag effect that happens on almost every action. But you can see even on controller, he looks like kind of like a pro, right? He's snapping around the screen, everything's moving. So, but let's get you back to caster mode here. Just to show you all what was going on.
Sometimes when you watch controller players, they spin the camera so much it makes me sick.
Yep.
Like they'll actually turn the camera a lot. But yeah, we have the Dark Age Rush, Spearman coming out. KT is a great Dark Age Rush. I think also KT potentially has one of the best tower rushes because their villager can just immediately go onto wood. Like you can cross and tower and then immediately take wood and not have to worry about your villager. So I think there's a tower rush opportunity there as well. But here's the thing: bad spawn for Chiquina. Gold forward, stone forward. But it also means that a tower is very easy, and she immediately gathers to drop the tower.
Then this tower.
Oh, my daughter just told me she's gonna go get a cake pop from Starbucks. Good for her.
This tower's actually burning it, but it won't be enough because these fortified towers, tons of HP. But this does delay Peppino's age up a little bit, which is useful for KT. And does stall him out just a hair, but does have a nice stone spawn. So stone covered by the tower. This is an amazing
tower. This is an amazing tower. But does it actually protect? So the range on these towers is always interesting. Does it actually protect the Uvu? Chicken hasn't actually put any units in the tower yet, so we don't know if the tower protects the Uvu or not.
Sorry, I had to respond to a question.
You're good. So I think right now Chiquina's just going to wait until the Uvu gets down a little bit of health before actually popping into it. Oh, it doesn't actually protect it.
It's just outside the range. Wow. I thought
just outside the range. Well, arrow slits it will cover.
Yeah, but you got to get into feudal age for that. So
here's the most important thing: she can repair it and not be attacked by the spears.
That's true.
So the repair is easy. This is a great tower for covering both gold and stone. I think the other big thing is this immediately gives her a place to put her production. Unlucky, but yeah, it's fine. She can repair it. If I'm Davidson, I pull a villa to tower the gold instantly, to be honest. This is because what that tower has done, the tower's too far back to actually protect the gold. And so this is actually an opportunity for Davidson to come up tower, and the tower would actually cover the gold and some of the stone with arrow slits. You could counter tower. In fact, he could have ran a villa up to tower the stone and make it so she can't repair.
And we do see the
that would have been an adaptation like this. I would have liked him. I'm sure it's not in his game plan, but I would have liked a cross tower immediately from him.
Well, would be huge, but we do have Knights Hospitalier coming in along with Con and Torgoods. They both clicked up at about the same time. Benefit for both civs is getting to gather during your age up. Benefit for KT is your civ age up is a lot faster. Downside, you are going to lose this 3 vills on age up. So,
oh no, is she going to repair?
I don't think
she's not going to repair. No repair.
This is yeah. So this is actually Davidson's up on.
What was the point then? Why drop this tower if you're not gonna save your?
I guess the towers to protect the gold. I mean, she
Yeah,
can still
but,
repair
like-
now. Oh, Davidson's going back. Making sure he finishes it.
Fascinating.
All right.
I mean, she has enough for Khan. Does she have enough for Torgood too? I think so. 262 stone. That should be enough.
Yeah. Because this reduces
How much?
by
How much is the?
20%.
It's gonna reduce their cost. Torgood is 200. Khan is how much?
140.
140?
So it goes to like what? One, I don't know.
I
It
think she
might
might-
be just shy. But
No, she's just gonna
burn some
immediately
more
build
wood
another
on
one.
the-
Oh my
that's
goodness.
A lot of wood used that could be used for the stockyards. So stockyards is a big food source. Could also be used for production buildings. So getting this Uvu back up again will delay Golden Horde.
Yeah, I'm the stockyard. You wouldn't stockyard yet. It is a deal for immediately dropping the production you want to drop to open the game, because in this style's Golden Horde, you want to immediately drop archer range and barracks. You want to immediately get the Torgoods out. You want to follow with archers and Karash and spears. So she can still drop both those production buildings, but it's just less what she has in the bank, and it delays her initial stuff. But she
Davidson-
does still have enough for the Khan and the Torgoods. So honestly, things are already going good. Davidson is getting his first pilgrim and now his second pilgrimage out. So he knows that he has to match the eco of Golden Horde. And Golden Horde's eco, they're getting eco from this Uvu. The Uvu's like a villager, basically. And so trying to get these two pilgrims out, that's going to be a nice, consistent gold spread. Problem is, Jakino's going straight into Cav. So she has the ability to immediately pressure. She has the ability to immediately be on the map and deny these pilgrims. While Davidson's already locked into a spear archer comp, a slow comp. So how good is Jakino going to be on the map, raiding with Khan and Torgood? Flip side, how well is Davidson going to be able to protect his pilgrims and also protect his base with what is inevitably a slow comp? And he's immediately going to mass archer with the spears.
And Davidson is a big English player, so very familiar with playing a lot of archers. When I first played into him, it was nothing but Council Hall Rush all day, every day. So lots of archers, lots of spears. It's a army composition that he's very comfortable with, especially on controller. A little bit easier to A move, and then just kind of.
Davidson has a
on top.
mean men at arms rush with English as well. But anyway, right now, if we're looking at ecos, Davidson with the wood float. I've been playing some KT recently, and man, it is so easy to float wood. But oh, don't lose these spears. Don't lose these spears. So 4 archers from Jakino already coming out. Good first hit. Already taking down an archer, chunking it down almost to dead. Right now, the numbers favor Davidson. This is what we talk about. This is his window. Jakino has to invest a lot early. She has to drop a bunch of production. She had to drop another Uvu. She already built her second Uvu in the right corner. So a lot of early investment from Jakino. But here's what the Cav does. The Cav forces Davidson to already back up away from pressuring her base because he feels like he has to protect his sacred sites, to protect his pilgrims, and now he's falling back. When I think this is actually, he needs to be putting the pressure on. He needs to be forcing Jakino to defend, because with 2 Ubus down, with production around the tower, Jakino's gonna be catching up on units fast. Right now, Davidson's ahead, but that's gonna flip really quick.
I think moving this whole army back for those Khan and Torgoods was a mistake. You just leave some spears at home, because Torgoods don't have a lot of damage, right? They are not.
Yeah, but the
French Royal Knights.
charge is legit.
Yeah, but I mean, he has the Knight Hospitalier age up, right? So his villagers are gonna have extra health. He's gonna be able to make a man-at-arm for healing if he needs to. The Knight
They're fast as
Hospitalier.
well.
So, oh, but the villager does go down. So he needs to rally some spears into that wood line. But the reinforcement line is going to be hit. But Davidson applying a lot of pressure here on this Uvu. This archer will probably go down here. And if I
I'm
was
curious,
Davidson, I'd be adding
what-
another barracks.
what is
Yep,
the-
there we go. There's another barracks coming in.
What's the, yeah, he already has 4 production buildings down, which is huge. What's the current food situation for Jakino? 1
Berries.
stockyard and she's on berries. Wow, she's out of sheep. So this is the first big window for Davidson. Can he not let Jakino out of her base and not let her continue to get food? And she's really heavy on wood right now. I think she's going to try to do a stockyard transition. This is when she's going to be at her weakest. If she gets up like 4 stockyards, 3-4 stockyards, her food's going to get really good, and then she's going to start pumping units.
I think what I would like
Davidson's
to see
chasing
from
away.
Davidson, it would be to start moving over towards this wood line. Start hitting this wood line with those archers. Kind of ignore this gold. outpost
Honestly,
area.
a fast ram here might be the move. Like immediately put the pressure on. But
See,
Jakino's
He does have Ramtech queued up, so you
Yep.
could see that here.
Jakino's doing a great job using her cav to force him to stay away from the base. This is really important. Now she's not on deer, which being on deer would be very, very nice for her. Davidson's trying to take deer with tower. And this is always the problem. Like, technically, Davidson is the stronger army, but he feels like he can't get near Jakino without
we might see some
the
villagers
Torgods and the Khan being there. Brutal. Give me another. Wow.
Doesn't take it down. And see, that's the value of that hospitalier age up. The villagers have extra health. If he
can get
any
wheelbarrow
other age up, then that villager would be dead. What I would like to see is this one swapping out for maybe one of the sheep vills, but
yeah.
And controller is probably a little rough. So.
Here's the current situation. Davidson's down 8 villagers because he's lost 2, and he had to invest in pilgrims. He technically has collected more resources, but that's going to start flipping soon. Yep. While he has 3 more units, the army value is completely in favor of Jakino because that's 6 Torgods. And he only has 10 spears. Oh no, that's more vills.
Well, they're not dead.
He doesn't have textiles. He also doesn't have wheelbarrow. He has the Knight's Hospitaller upgrade, which provides more health and movement speed to villagers, which has helped him save villagers
this
right
army
now.
Down here does pick up a vill, so he is applying some counter pressure.
It just feels like this game's already starting to potentially slip. If Jakino just can keep massing archers and have a basic Torgod front line, then she's going to win just from having more archers.
Yep, and that is the problem with spear archers. It's countered by just mass archers.
I don't know about this. I don't know about this wraparound. If these get caught out, he loses his mass. It's going to be awful. I would have been fine if he pressured the wood line, but this is really risky. Stockyard's starting to get more stockyards starting to get added. Davidson basically has to just keep investing into map food to make sure his eco stays close to Golden Horde. And this is not the engagement. This is not the engagement you want to take, Davidson. Oh, this is why you don't rotate behind an opponent's base. Unless you're sure they have no units.
His army over here that's not connected.
Oh no, his infantry army is split. He doesn't have the spears he needs to fight this. Just sniping out the archers, the spearmen. This is oh no.
Oh yeah, this is.
And this is the tightrope.
Damage that he can.
This was the tightrope Davidson was on. He had to maintain the pressure. He had to be careful with his infantry, and now he's going to lose all of these units.
So
I don't know how he gets back into this.
Into Golden Horde's favor, so we'll see if he's able to pull anything out here. But he does have all of these spears. Would have been way more useful back in that fight if he had joined his armies together. But
not a single Torgod has died.
I thought he got 1. I think just 1 though.
He has 8. They're producing batches of 2.
Oh, that's fair.
She has 8.
Let me see if I can
go to the destruction value.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely in Peppino's favor here. Resources collected though, still KT's still doing great, but oh man, just losing yet another army.
All Jakino has to do is just keep making units and walk across the map at this point.
Maybe a hard tech swap now she can take Knights Hospitaliers. They do decent into early Torgod, right? Not so great into the castle version of Torgod. But
well, I mean, I agree with Davidson not making them at all. They wouldn't have done enough damage against the Torgod, and the archer mass would have just torn into them. So it had to be spear. I mean, I think I would have done spear horseman at first. He had the archer mass. It's just that rotation. Yep. When we're talking about how games can be won or lost on like one bad decision, even at this level, which is conquer, like low conquer, one bad rotation like that's it. Because his entire thing was, I'm building this mass that you invested in earlier, but I invested in a mass and I have to make this pay off. He was forcing her to drop stockyard. She wasn't on map food really. That was his moment. And then he walked behind her base where she had all her army and he only had half, and then he lost it. And now he's almost remassed an equal amount, but those are 8 Torgod. With the landmark upgrade, look at this.
Oh man,
it's just yeah.
And now Peppino's putting on the pressure, denying the map food. So deer gonna be not an option for Davidson unless he goes up to this north side here.
I'm curious if Jakino's going to age up instead of pushing in, which it seems fair. She's created an advantage for herself. She has a bill advantage. She has a unit advantage. Why not just age up, get your upgrades, push in? because my feeling is Davidson has to invest super heavy into getting unit numbers back, which he's floating 1,000 gold. Both of these players are floating 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
And
Davidson's
so
gold float is purely because of the pilgrims. So at this point on KT, what you do is you pull a deli, you drop a market, and you start trading out that gold for more resources.
yeah, he needs a market. He needs a market for sure. But this is Jakino's just gonna age it, which is the right move. This is the right move. Is for she's created an advantage. She has gotten on. She's gotten out of her base. She's forced Davidson to reinvesting. She can now just run the Torgut around his base. He can't leave. There's too many Torguts, so he's gonna have to stay and defend his base. Brings the archers back home so she doesn't lose them. And then what's gonna happen here? She's gonna age up, get her upgrades, push in immediately. Muscovy Yazek. So now all of her Torgut and Khan are gonna have extra armor
as well, so she's not gonna lose them randomly during the age up.
That's huge. That's huge for this age up to bring the archers home to not lose them. The Musky Aztec is going to give her extra wood, so she can already add more stockyards. She's floating a lot of resources already. She's going to upgrade her archers. Her Torgut will auto upgrade. So the only upgrade she has to pay for are archer upgrade, and probably she'll want one more ranged armor and range attack. She's going to walk in and win the game.
Yeah. And the
Torgut will be super tanky.
These Torgut get upgraded, they go to, I think it's +9 ranged armor? Or is it +7 without the ranged upgrades? But with the Muscovy as it goes up way high, so and there's
that dive turned me French for a second.
Wait.
That was
we haven't lost a ville yet, and see that's the power
it's
of the
actually crazy though.
That's crazy.
He needs to make like 2 more Knights Hospitaller just to heal them. Yep. But he knows, like Davidson's not dumb. He knows the age up's coming in. I agree with you. He needs to, one, he's never tried moving his pilgrims. You think he would just bounce his pilgrims around to see if he gets lucky, but he needs to sell his gold for food and try to get his own age up in. He has a lot of wood and gold. He could sell them for food and try to age up here. He needs to age up desperately.
Yeah.
Because this archer master is going
to on these deer right here and just suck it down as fast as possible before the age up comes in and all of the damage is done.
He needs 50 heavy spear. I agree with Big Cousin in chat. He needs to basically rush age up and go heavy spears. That's his out, but age up is in, and look how many resources she has. She can age up the castle again. Immediately archer upgrade, Keshik upgrade,
lumber camp upgrade,
wood gather upgrade. Okay, melee upgrade. I would change.
Interesting. Okay.
Her choices of upgrades is interesting. I would have prioritized ranged attack and then ranged armor. But melee attack, okay, pop off queen.
I mean, we do have Assassin here. Maybe there's some secret tech that we don't know about. So Assassin, chime in if there's a reason for the melee over.
I mean, the melee attack helps the Torgut, but like, yeah, that should have been ranged armor and ranged attack.
That changes the numbers too much.
The Torgut now have 7 ranged armor.
Yep.
So a feudal archer does nothing against them.
And then with 1+1 more ranged.
I'd get ranged armor, but we don't have wood.
Yeah.
You have wood? What are you talking about? Click ranged armor right now. Just weird. That was interesting. But you know, with the stockyards up, look at her food. Look at her food right now. 1,200 a minute.
And this is almost like it's basically English farms, but not English, right? Bunch of food, really tight around your TC, very dense and protected. Don't have to go out on the map as much for food.
Okay, here we are. We have to push in. This is for all the marbles.
Upgraded archers. On and Torgut.
Is Davidson getting his age up in? No way. He definitely could have clicked up sooner. Like Davidson could have got up way faster just of using the market.
Wait, where'd the food go?
He aged up. It's just not showing on the screen.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. That's fine.
Oh, it's because the villager has to go through first. And yeah, he's trying to go heavy spears, but this is too late. If Davidson got this age up in like 2 minutes ago or a minute ago, there might be something here.
Because the heavy spears, you don't have to upgrade, right? So you just start printing them out. And I do think they get a buff next patch. All right, with the slightly cheaper cost,
like all spears. More health,
but
less
I don't
cost.
think they get the spear move speed, which is actually what they're drastically lacking. But Davidson raided with some horses, trying to make Peppino come back, but she probably
trying
won't.
to make Peppino Pepega, but I don't think she will.
And she's like,
and now she's adding in the Keshiks.
That's
so many Keshiks. Here has 6 Keshiks on the field.
It's the what are the little dudes that give the armor? for Golden Horde.
He's rushing a fortress. He's rushing the fortress by the TC.
Oh wow!
And this is all on Jakino.
tower.
She should have pushed harder. She had the castle advantage. She's just burning buildings. Why isn't she pushing?
Back here on the berries. Davidson's doing everything he can to hold on to this game.
The lack of aggression at the end here is killer. I would say she had him dead to rights. She just had to dive. And now she is, but it's
looks like a
Davidson.
goes down.
The Knights Hospitaller villager stuff is, look how fast they are with wheelbarrow.
Yeah,
he's still dead. He's still dead, but like this game is now delayed. Like unnecessarily delayed this game. And he still won't move his pilgrims. His pilgrims have died, I think, every time.
and that is probably one of the things for when people ask, like, what's the difference between a Conk 3 and a Pro, right? Pro is going to be executing their opponent 5 minutes earlier, right? They're going to identify their advantage, push through, win as fast as humanly possible.
A pro player or like a very high level Conk 3 player wins on the Castle Age for Golden Horde. Yeah. Just insta push die, like gets the right upgrades, immediately pushes in. Here's the thing though, Jakina's playing a really high rate. Like she's played this basically as well as you could hope for. Just didn't take advantage of this last part here. I mean, this is so many Keshiks and Torguds, dude, and it's only 13 spears. I think she needs to be brave and fight it. Just play brave.
Mode.
No, she's gonna. And here's the thing: like Age of Empires 4 often rewards safe play. Like she can play map control. She's denying the pilgrims. She knows she has them stuck. She has all the food on the map. She has her stockyard. So there's no reason for her not to play safe. She might just go imp. Look at her resources right now. Imp's there if she wants it. I don't think she needs to, but she could.
I think this is spend down and just shove units through and attrition them out.
She still doesn't have ranged armor, +2, which I feel like would have been the thing you want the most right here.
Especially it would help out the archers quite a bit.
It's crazy is Davidson eco isn't that bad for being in the situation he's in. Like,
and he hasn't even changed his pilgrim routes either. So this is eco with no pilgrims.
Yeah, he needs the pilgrim to the sacred site he's facing next to in the second town center.
Wow.
I'm just saying, dude.
He's clawing his way back in. This is a great showing for
he's still gonna
try to hang on.
He's gonna lose. Like the eco's gonna get worse and worse for him, but like especially never moving the pilgrims to the central sacred site's mind-boggling. And I think we're gonna face this moment here where Jakina realizes she has way more heavy cav than he has counters and just kill him. But like he's doing all the things you got to do to try to get back in the game. If he got that age up in a little sooner, this might be a different story. And here comes, that's a lot of heavy cav. Woo-wee. Okay. Now the villagers are dying. Now the villagers
has killed 24 villagers, so.
But there's a wall back here. Can Davidson catch her? I don't know if he wants to catch her. I don't know if he has the units to do anything.
Well, Peppino did the same thing where she's on the backside, so this isn't the full
but her
army.
whole army's here. That's the difference.
Her whole army isn't here. She's got a lot here. She has some over here for the pilgrims.
Yeah, but that's the majority for mass. It's not the same. It's not the same as when Davidson did it. I know what you mean. She is losing all her archers. She's losing a lot of her archers
for this, and KT wants to play archers. So, like, this is just, I mean, this is dragging the game further and further along.
Well, and now Jakina's adding crossbows. It just felt like he dropped the fortress and she doesn't know what to do. Just make siege.
Get some trebs.
You have the map control. Walk up, drop a siege workshop, make trebs if you want.
There's only 2 technical landmarks for KT. Hit the town center, hit the keep, and it's gone, right? Like,
I just hate. This is Davidson's type of game, though. He doesn't mind turtling up. He has the English blood in him, English player blood in him.
And he's got.
You just don't want to let this drag, man. Because KT Imperial, if he's able to get another fortress, if he can secure a sacred site permanently, like the eco gets really good for KT Imperial. Now Golden Horde Imperial is pretty busted, but like you don't want to put yourself there. And I think the point you made earlier is a big deal. This is why you have this Diamonds in the Rough tournament example here, because I think Sass is going to have plenty to say to Jakina about how she could have finished this game right when she aged up. The way to finish it was right there. There's still a very good chance she wins, but Davidson's now going to make her sweat for it.
Straight for the hole. So if the pilgrim's going up, then the sacred site's going to just be
if I'm Zardis for Davidson, I'm like, hey, why did it take us so long to age up? Why did we rotate behind the base? Why did you never move your pilgrimage route? There's gonna be things both coaches are gonna push, and then when they take in the next game, they're gonna go, okay, what can we take in the next game from these mistakes you made in the first?
And if I was the coach this year, I'd probably focus more on what they can do that's just generalized overall for the next game, because they like Davidson can't play KT again in this this match. So.
But the decision making around the aggression for both of them,
for sure, and for both sides, just keeping it general. I think that'll go a long way towards their future matches. But
also Jakino's use of eco. She has been floating basically 3,000 resources for 5 minutes now.
Yeah, she's been ready for imp a couple times here.
Like if those resources were units, she's just in his base killing him.
Going down here. I think there's some Keshiks in here as well.
Look how many shots that Torgood takes.
Yeah, just peppering them. And now Jakino's doing the good old...
Jakino with the double cav raid.
Yep. Bounce.
Bro, move right here. Pulled the entire infantry army one way, bring another group of cav the other.
We do have textiles in, so...
Click on one of the villagers. How much health does a villager have with textiles with Knights of 98 health.
They're tanky. Like, Torgoods? Man, Keshiks? Yeah, Keshiks will kill them, but...
98 health, brother.
So many garrison spots as well with this keep. He's got, 30, 38, 48. So he can garrison almost half of his villagers. Actually, more than half, because enough of them have died. It's actually...
Well, chat's making a good point. How did Davidson get 3 relics? Jakino's had map control of the entire castle age.
He's just been sneaking them in. He's like, look over here. Here's a villager. Take my villager while I get a relic.
Davidson's lost 42 vills, though the pilgrims count as villager kills.
Oh,
so those aren't all working villagers.
I wish they would change that.
Dude, this is like... He has the same amount of units, and yes, her army's stronger, but like, all it takes is one bad fight. Yeah. Really, so Davidson next goal. Can he secure a sacred site with a fortress? But Jakino's finally making siege. She's got 2 troops on the field. She's making 3 mangonels. And she still has imp resources. Like, what Davidson's doing better, at least, is he's spending. He has to, or else he'll die. But, like, he's spending. Jakino has been floating at basically going imp for, like, 5 minutes now. And if she had just gone imp earlier, she's winning this, like, already. Or if she's been spending those resources, then we're feeling... I mean, okay, I'm about to say. Yam Trade Network, that's the correct choice. If any of you in chat are still using stone armies... Wake up, old man. Yam Network is so much better.
And for those...
You know what I want to see from her?
Just joining, Davidson's doing all of this on controller. So
yes, this is a controller player.
This is a controller player holding on through sheer grit and determination, saying, no, I'm going to make you work for it. And that could actually impact the next game as well that Peppino and Davidson play. Like... dragging someone out and making them take longer than they think and making a game a brutal slog can really impact mental. So Davidson's used to dragging you into the dirt and playing the game his way. So.
Yep. I think Springles would be better here than Mangoes from chat. No, because Davidson's main thing is his 51 archers. And if he's going to play in the tight corridors of his base, the Mangoes will get some 6 shots off on these big archer masses. I use stone armies from Sass. Well, Sass is the better player than me, so if Sass uses stone armies, sure. But from my own experimentation, I feel like stone armies just isn't worth it when getting even more passes gold from Yam Network feels good. And you're already putting down towers anyway. Oh, Davidson's going for it. I think he senses an imp here, and he wants to take on these trebs. He can't lose the fortress. Wow. And
one treb goes down to archers. All right.
I can't tell who's winning this.
I'm not sure who's winning this one.
He still has 33 heavy spears on the field. And Jakino's mostly archers. There's not enough crossbows here.
He's just moving in.
He's walking into...
Here's the mango. The mango. Does it set up? Does it fire? No.
But now his archers are a bit more spread out. If there were like 3 mangoes here. These heavy spears are just cooking right now.
And this is part of the problem with the Torgoods is they don't have a lot of damage. Oh, but these are Keshiks actually, so... And again, like Keshik's a little bit weaker into heavy spears than like a normal knight.
Can we see what did she flip her edict to? Because I saw an edict flip when she hit M. It's on production speed. Okay. But she's researching. Oh, she's researching Stockyard.
Yep.
Okay.
Archers take out a mango.
This fight's going. Okay, so she just turned on extra health. for people near tower. So now her archers all have extra health.
How far does that extra health range extend? Here?
The beaded line. The beaded line.
Oh, okay, just there.
No, actually, there's a line you can't see. It's even farther.
Yeah, they have this.
No,
glow.
there's a line that's even bigger that isn't showing because you have to be from her perspective to see it.
I see. Oh, actually, I think if I flip and yep, that one. There it is.
If I'm her, here, you drop the tower, get Glorious Charge, and you Glorious Charge into his base. Glorious Charge, I feel like, is underused, and it's so good. But that was the push Davidson needed for something to happen, and it didn't. Chiquino held. Her imp upgrades are coming in. He didn't decap a sacred site.
He has in the bank.
Yeah,
he can make a ton of siege, but I don't know if that'll actually work.
How does he break her? Like, how does he break her army? Because at this point, she's all imp.
Yeah.
He didn't decap a sacred site.
Yep.
He had a chance to decap one, didn't. So now the sacred site timer's still going. Now he's gonna go his own siege, which is the right choice. If he gets some. If he just does pure heavy spears mango now, that's a choice.
He's just losing spears.
Rally. Look at the score on the right side. The game says Chiquito is 4,000 points ahead, and honestly, real.
Yep.
Like, I don't know. Look, Davidson extended this game.
Look at this villager count. They are dead even on villagers, and Davidson lost 43.
Pilgrims are in that number. Oh, he's trying to rush up. Oh no. I mean, but that's the Knights Hospitaller that kept his villagers nice and healthy throughout this. But overall, shout out to Davidson. This game lasted 15 minutes longer than it should have. Shout out to Chiquino, who could have ended the game earlier, but has played smart entrapment game that has kept Davidson from ever breaking out. Davidson needed to break out, secure more space. He never really did. So while this game extended longer, Chiquino still. We haven't killed Big Cousin yet. I'm not Big Cousin. I was reading Big Cousin's chat. I haven't killed Big Cousin. He's still alive. Davidson is not dead yet. Where's he dropping this other keep? Is it dropping it north?
Yep.
Yeah, securing another
Protecting the stone for more keeps. Oh, and
but like, what does this do for him? Because his pilgrims have nowhere to go. It's like the most important thing Chiquino did is never let him secure a sacred site. Like if Davidson has secured a sacred site where he had pilgrims going to, then there is a way for him to get in the game. But since she never let him keep a sacred site, I think that's what really prevented Davidson from actually getting a foothold back in this game.
Oh, we got a cannon in here, so things are going to be dropping pretty quick here.
It's just Empress Castle units. Like, what do you do? You know, like
we got Keshik
57 dead vills. Lord have mercy. These vills have done everything they can, but in the end, it's just too much cav. But that's we all salute Davidson's fighting spirit, but shout out to Chiquino, played this right.
1 second.
What's happening?
I got a note from sorry. I need to adjust my settings for edge pan and middle mouse so it's not as janky.
Gotta stop edging.
I didn't realize it would pause so aggressively, so.
Oh, the fire arrows are in.
This is a slaughter. There's not really any hope for Davidson. I wouldn't be surprised to see a tap here.
But what Davidson did, though, is that against a worse player, he finds a way back into this game.
Yeah.
He secures a sacred site. He gets his eco up and running. He gets a raid off and stuff like that.
It reminds me of a lot of the Beastie games that can happen.
Yes.
Where Beastie like pulls out this like crazy upset because he just held on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dug back.
I mean, because when you're in that position as Davidson, you're kind of hoping for a mistake. You're really hoping your opponent makes a mistake. And shout out to Chiquino, she never really made a big mistake. There's things we can quibble with, but there's never a massive like, oh my god, you're throwing the game mistake.
And we do still technically have another landmark here in the north with this tower. Oh, there's the tap.
And there it is.
All right, so we got to flip again. Left. We've got Davidson in the blue on House of Lancaster. It looks like they're opening with a spear rush on Gorge. So pretty strong. Oh, Peppino's gold's very far. That's a potentially nasty spear rush coming. And then we have Peppino in the red on Ottoman. Early military school opener. So we'll have a spear eventually to help deal with that spear rush, but Davidson can definitely outmass the spears earlier on. And then let's look at our sheep tracker here. Davidson, oh, the six extra, right? From House Lancaster, I think. But yeah, extra sheep already. I think that applies. Generally how Gorge though goes with the sheep split is both players down the middle. And it looks like, let's just toggle fog of war. Peppino went to the top side, Davidson went to the bottom. Yep, so we're going to see a pretty even sheep split down the middle. But first spear out, approaching the gold mine, and Peppino is ready. Already got 5 on. And they're going to play smack the spear down. And now we have our second, so damage roll just going to go home. And we're just going to watch the spear micro here. Oh, she pulls away completely. Back on the gold. Davidson add any more spears here? Nope. Oh, Davidson, watch your spear. Pull it in. And gold is, Peppino does not have enough gold in the bank for the age up, so she's going to have to find an additional 15. And it looks like she'll send out 3, so these 3 need to gather 5 each, but Davidson's going to start. I mean, look at all of these damaged villagers, so technically if Davidson went Hovelar, you could see a lot of these villagers just dying in 1 or 2 hits. And one of the Ottoman spears comes out. Davidson doing a lot of micro for a controller player. Oh, and let me fix the music. Sorry, I forgot about that. There we go. Oh, and thanks, Stats, for the... Yeah, the stats pane is fun. I'll share that stats panel thing on GitHub later, and people can download it and use it, and I'll make it more generic. I set it up for this tournament where I could just click each player and maps and stuff, so a lot easier. But Peppino's age up is heavily delayed here. He needs to find another 10 gold. And she's sending the entire match. She's got to get this gold somehow. And Davidson's just ready. He's oh, they're just doing the dance. And this is not really what you want to see as an Ottoman player. And one villager does go down. And Peppino's just kind of ramming this gold through. So, what I said last game, you know, Davidson, be really aggressive. Know what you want to do. Know what your game plan is going to be for putting on the aggression. And, I wonder if that's what Zardus echoed to him. But we do have the age up coming in with the twin minaret. So, safe, consistent food right next to the TC. That's where Ottoman gets their berry gather bonus, but it's the only spot they get their berry gather bonus. Davidson, meanwhile, going with the Abbey Kings makes a lot of sense for how much aggression he has. He also brought that damaged spear home, so that's going to heal. And Davidson's in a really good spot here. Definitely ahead resource-wise. Is also destroyed more as well. So, a lot of idle time from doing that gold dance back and forth with those villagers. Oh. And I think the bracket overlay shows Davidson already in the other one, so ignore that bracket. I think I'm just going to swap to a spreadsheet version for the future ones. But from here for House of Lancaster, he's adding in an archery range, playing on spears. Peppino's will kind of know what she's looking to go whenever this gets switched due to the feudal age up. And this doesn't get switched immediately, so there's the switch. So straight into
All right.
Sipahi. Traditionally, though, what Ottoman will do is they'll actually toggle the meta first, let it start, and then switch it over to Sipahi, so they get one meta out for free. But Peppino adding in the stable, though Davidson's already pretty invested into spears. So these Sipahi, I mean, they're going to be able to raid, but with the nature of Gorge, pretty easy to defend.
What did I miss?
Peppino lost a villager to Spear Rush, had their age up delayed as well to the Spear Rush, and Davidson's kind of just sitting on her gold and preventing it almost completely. So
just going for it. Just freaking going for it.
Yeah, and
this is the right move, right? Like this is what Davidson's gonna do. Did Davidson get a mana in?
No,
he did. That's huge.
Yes, he did actually. Sorry.
So this early macro has been tight for him. Good mana add, getting the units out, gold denied. I mean, Otto doesn't need gold, and Jakino's gonna do early healing. Yeah. So this is one advantage he's gonna have.
The Abbey of the Kings. So
yeah, but he has to run that all the way back, and those are infantry. That's so slow. So like, this is healing. It's mobile. That's global, not global, but I mean like AOE, and it's right at his base. Right at her base. Well, Davidson has to go all the way back to his base to heal, and they're all infantry. But what this does mean is that food is going to potentially be an issue for Jakino. Can we see, because all her food is forward. The deer is forward, the berries are forward. What's her sheep situation looking like? Not great. It looks like she's almost out of sheep.
She did go
so that means she's going to have the twin
upgrade,
minaret.
So she doesn't have the Anatolian Hills Vizier point. So, and until she goes basically castle or prints a ton more units, isn't really going to have that point ready to toggle.
Once again, this feels like last game. Davidson has good pressure. He has Jakino in her base. She's starting to run low on food. Can he maintain the pressure and not toss this game? Her early production setup is also a little iffy. Usually you want the blacksmith pretty close to your base. He's going to get to burn this blacksmith, and he's going to be able to burn the archery range. But now here comes the decider. The Sipahi are going to get onto the field. Reinforcements are going to be cut off. Raids are going to happen. Davidson cannot fall back. He's going to have to group up and move his units across in groups. He can't be pulled back.
I would start rallying. You saw these Sipahi, right? Start rallying some spears into your resources that you care about. Oh, and he already has, right? So he has a little cluster here, but that is
he needs a second stable ASAP.
He needs way more spears.
Not stable. He needs a second barracks ASAP. Oh no, he has to chase. He can't chase here. He has to maintain the pressure near the base.
And we're seeing this is almost a repeat of last game, right?
This is a repeat of last game.
Has like 5 cavalry, and then he chases instead of keeping up the pressure and just having some spears rallied at home, right?
He just has to. He's dropping a tower. I want a second barracks.
Oh, look!
I think we're seeing a second barracks
as well. He has spears rallied at home. This is perfect. This is what was missing from last game.
Not enough.
I mean, it's better than last game, right?
It's better than last game.
There was a rally line and no spears, and so, you know.
I have been impressed with Jakino's calf usage. Yep. Like, Jakino's use of calf has been really strong in both these games. It's like her big advantage in these matchups, and so she has to maximize it.
Yeah, and Cav is a lot more micro-intensive, so I can see Davidson not wanting to opt for Cav just on a purely comfort perspective.
Also, for those of you wondering, Davidson doesn't do auto queue villagers on controller. That's the sort of chat he is.
No, he auto queues town center.
He auto queues Kingdom You Lie.
Yeah, he auto queues town center. He doesn't do the auto resource stuff. He used to not do auto queue, but I think he swapped that.
Okay, so what I love seeing from Davidson here, he has doubled up his production. He is getting an equal amount of spear and archer. He has 4 lords. He's kept his pressure at the front of the base. He's just rotating resources. Now he has to bring his second group up, and then it's going to be a fight. Peppino does have 13 archers. 14 archers. Only 10 for Davidson.
But one of the things Peppino is missing here, I don't know if y'all can spot it, but there's no meter. And that is the deciding thing that decides a lot of fights for Ottoman. Their units are balanced around having that meta available, so by nature of not having it, she's going to be a little bit weaker than she otherwise would be.
Jakino also doesn't have. Jakino's about to get her second vizier,
And
which is
Davidson
going to be
has
pretty
lords
big.
that are buffing
Oh
HP
no,
for
not
everything.
again, dude, not again. She's coming out to catch him with the. Oh no.
You almost
He's only going to
sacked-
lose one lord.
Yeah, he sacks a lord, but I mean that. Not the end of the world. No, Davidson. No. Pull it back.
Davidson, no.
I think that was in the auto.
Misclick, misclick. Oh no, where's the rest of his army?
I mean, these are tanky units. So
It's a nightmare, dude. It's the exact same thing last game.
Yep. That is the thing. You just needs to have some measured control on keeping your army together, grouping them back up
Davidson's
together, and not losing units.
Davidson's got to get the healing getting that's great. He needs way more yeomen because right now the archer count for Jakino is huge, and since he doesn't have Hoblar to put pressure on the archers, this becomes an archer fight. So it's like, can he have enough archers to beat Jakino's archers? On top of that, does he have enough spears to fight the Sipahi? And he has to have a really delicate civ balance of units. Can we see the second vizier? I assume Jakino picked sheep. Yeah, so now her food's fine. She still doesn't need to leave. She's getting back on gold, double towering the gold. And at
He's gonna
this
start
point,
looking for castle here. Is this vizier point?
Yeah,
with the
that's
sheep
what it feels like.
Just guarantees castle, right? You have enough food under the town center. It's safe. It's secure. You secure your gold. You stick everything here, and you just camp it out until you can get your castle age, right?
the
And we are
one, oh
seeing,
no, 2 spears gone.
Spears going down. Not sure
Another
exactly
mini
what they were doing.
timing that Davidson has here is he just got arrow attack and ranged armor, which Jakino doesn't have. So his archer's gonna be a little bit better. This is the time to take a fight. His resources collected is much better, but once again, he's stuck in the base because of the Sipahi.
I think what I would tell Davidson is smaller groups of spears on your pocket resources. That's something I've seen some of the pros do, especially like your food and stuff. It helps those little.
But it has to be not too many because
It can't
let's
be
say
too
you leave
many.
a bunch back,
Yeah.
then if you attack with the other part of your army, the Sipahi get back and take a better fight.
No, just like 4, right? Just something that's
Jakino-
a deterrent. So while your villagers go into the tower, you have
Oh,
spears
Jakino's pushing.
Oh,
And this
alright.
is not a castle from Jakino. She is investing all her resources back into units. She's getting her upgrades. She might be considering, like, both players feel like neither can take a fight and win it. So now it becomes who's going to take a really bad fight, like in a bad position. Or who might want to see if they can get a castle timing here. And I don't like this fight for Davidson at all. Near 2 towers, kneel the healing. Meter's on the field, so now Ottoman units are buffed. It basically does the health buff from the lords do more than the healing and the meter bonuses. But near the towers, you can't take this fight near towers. Oh, he's just gonna throw spears away.
And the meta is
Oh,
on
the
range
controller,
defense,
the
so,
controller micro.
Yeah, this is. And Davidson's strength is the A move army comp, right? So
I just, you can't take this fight here as Davidson. This is like Jakino wants to fight near the towers like this. Wants to fight near the
Gino's
towers.
doing a great job of baiting him back in over and over and over. And Davidson's army numbers are going to start.
He's got to
dwindling
snipe the
rapidly.
archers. He's got to snipe the meter.
That meter has to go down now. Oh, I think he got it.
Better down.
now
Okay, what
now
about the
he's gonna
healers?
get the E-moms.
Oh, but now he's getting circled, and he's only has 6 spears, and there's 13 Sipahi left. And folks, that's a killing blow. Just absolutely brutal. He's gonna lose all of these yeomen. He's gonna kite. He's gonna sacrifice the lords to kite the yeomen. But Jakino should be going for the kill here.
Like, leave, Davidson.
Jaki- Jakino's got to go back for the kill here. Davidson's got to save this yeoman mass. I would sacrifice the lords just to protect the yeoman mass.
If I was,
He needs to do a
I'd be
line
running.
formation. Oh lord, he running. Look at his wood
Jakino
float,
behind
dude.
all of this is moving out on the deer as well. So
1,000 wood float for Davidson right now. Because once again, you want hardened controller to bounce between a fight and add 8 farms real fast, or like
do something else other than focus
do something
on the
else.
fight. Nope.
Oh man.
And
I
Jakino
just,
is
like,
on 2 military schools as well. So behind all of this, she's just getting those passive reinforcements in. So, and that's the danger of Ottoman. They just slowly snowball over time.
And she kept both healers alive.
Yep.
But now the whole army is getting refreshed. Like the one advantage Davidson could have tried to eke out was sniping the the imam so that he's the only one who has healing. Nope. Shikino just entire army, which a lot of her Sapahis were close to death, are now healed up. And Davidson, I mean, like, this is when we're talking about it, two things happened in the same game. Like, this was an exact same readout. Davidson had an early advantage, aggressive. Jacquino used Cav to pull him back. He then took a bad fight. Now is on the back foot. It seems like Jacquino wants, and Jacquino's going to go castle. She researched Rams, but she's just going to go castle. Did she learn from last time? Are we going to see a decisive castle push?
And she will have the added benefit of, I mean, I assume she's going to be going the siege age up. I would be surprised if we saw the Istanbul one, but she'll have the added benefit of that passive siege coming in that she could easily kick onto Trebs, Springolds, whatever, right? So, and we have some villagers going down for Davidson. Like 1, 2, 3, 4.
They don't have the KT
6.
villager buff this time.
Right.
Feels like David Sin's about to be David Gott, unfortunately.
And this is the problem with the spears. The next patch, spears are going to move a little faster, so...
but only at elite level. The key for feudal spears is going to be the brace.
Oh, yes.
The speed only comes... White Tower coming down, which... It's the same game, man. He's going to get a delay with the White Tower.
Yeah.
Jacquino's going to age up.
If I was Jacquino and I saw this, and I put in my... Imperial Armory. Oh, and Davidson's doing a little raid with some arch, just straight on Trebs. You see the White Tower, you just kick it on Trebs. Like, why not?
Yeah, and so for those of you who see this White Tower in your games, the response to the White Tower is just to play around it. You want say, great, everything's in the circle of the White Tower you get to have, but any resource outside the White Tower you don't get to have. Jacquino should be getting relics. Jacquino should be using the Sipahi to deny resources away from the White Tower.
Should actually be moving out now onto the relics so she can pre-grab.
Yeah. What's the gold situation for Davidson? So like the White Tower's covering a gold. Where's the next gold?
Narnia.
Big one down there, and then there's a small one up there. But his stone's protected. So like hypothetically for Davidson, what he's gonna do is gather a bunch of stone and then do a push to secure a gold with a keep and just play around White Tower and keeps, and there's another
another few villagers going down.
Got to sit your units on your villagers. And this is also a lack of walling. Like a lack of walls from Davidson to just delay these Sipahi.
Like these walls here don't really, they kind of stop, but they don't really secure the things that he should be caring about, which is that food, right? So like a wall here, here to here, and you get the boar, you get the berries, you know, finish it off. That gets you a huge chunk of food secured, and just not really an option for him. Or sorry, it is an option, but it's something that hasn't happened for him. Oh, and the Imam is gonna get sniped.
He has just 3 units there. Wow. Tricky move from Davidson. He likes to do these little unit runarounds. But the Sipahi, man. Like, here's the thing with Davidson. What do you do? Because fighting Ottoman, when they've entered castle with no real damage done, what do you do? What unit do you go? Oh, no, Jacquino wasn't paying attention. Luckily, she saves most of her Sipahi, but she did lose, I think, 2 Sipahi there. She is going to get the relic. Davidson's trying to deny the relic, trying to chase him down, but I don't think he's going to get there in time.
She's burning the wall down here as
that's
well.
saying,
so lots of pings happening on Davidson's side.
Davidson has to be very careful at his counter. So he's going to go Mass Earl's Guard here, which is, like, I think the best move he has. Mass Knights would have done his possibility too, but the problem is the second he goes Knights, he goes Janissaries. So it really feels like Mass Men at Arms is your move here, and Jacquino's just it's been so good with these Sipahi. Just being so annoying. Davidson is. We've all been in that situation, man. It feels so frustrating. Where it's like, if you fought me straight up, I think I'd win this, but I can't, and I can't keep leaving. I can't stay in my base. And this is where the wall, he needed to wall.
She's just poking at him. And now she's going to lose some Sipahi to this White Tower, but as Davidson, not sure really what you do. I think the Hail Mary play is you drop some siege workshops in the corner of the map and make like 50 rams. And then you go for a landmark snipe when Jacquino tries to push you. But that's really all I got for this scenario. I don't know if you have any other ideas.
That's the meme way to win, for sure.
Yep.
I think for Davidson, the thing he's missing is realizing what's killing him, the raids. How do I stop the raids? I need to put up some walls to delay his ability to get into my base while I'm pushing out. So what he needed to do before he walked out of his mass is get some walls down. Wall up that left side of his base. He can play completely in the left side of his base. He has a boar there. He has a gold there. So he could have walled up the north, secured that, and then kind of lean into a boom. He could have got a second TC. He could have done maybe a keep if he's really afraid of the raids while massing. And then I think you go mass siege infantry. I think he would have to have gone like multiple mangonels, mass spears. It would have been kind of the move, but like he can't defend everything. And I think the issue is that what Chiquino can take advantage of against a controller player like Davidson is that if she has units everywhere, it's really hard for him to split and find. He's doing it now, but those Sapahi have killed like 4 houses back there, I think, and have completely denied wood for a while.
There's a bunch of idols here that he has to fix. It's just the
I will say the one thing we're seeing from
the
one thing we're 23 idle villas. The one thing we're seeing from Chiquino, I was gonna say 23 idle villas. What is this? My rank games. The thing we're seeing from Chiquino is her inability to spend her float. This happened last game. She floated for a long time before going imp. Same thing here with the white tower down. She's not a lot of pressure. I mean, a very easy Imperial is open for her, or she could just spend her resources down and go for a big push. But she keeps floating a lot of resources.
I think another big mistake here is not just kicking this over to Trebs. You see the white tower, kick this to Trebs, rally them into like your TC or something, and then you just wait for them to build up. And then once you have enough, you do one big final push, and then just start sieging everything down with your superior army comp. And Davidson sneaking a relic right under Chiquino's nose, and her emote's just a little bit late. Well, he will find it though, so he's gonna secure that one. And that is a big difference from last game to this game. So maybe Sass talked to Chiquino about securing the relics faster, but Chiquino's got pretty much all of them. Let's see. Don't we have a nice little relic tracker thing? Chiquino's holding 2. Davidson's got 1 in. Wow, I didn't even see Davidson get that one. He's sneaky with those.
A few things Davidson's got that could help him take a good fight. One, he's getting sync shot for yeoman, and the yeoman sync shot is great against other infantry. So if he can get 30-40 yeoman and get some good sync shots on the archer mass for Chiquino, that's an opening. Janissaries are good, but not great against men-at-arms, so a mass men-at-arms will do well against that. Chiquino's going mangonels, which usually you want to do springolds, but the yeoman mass could be a potential issue, so I get going mangonels as well. But it just feels like, much like the last game, Davidson's tempo is completely gone. He's hard turtling, hoping to get an opening here.
And he's raiding with infantry, so just because you're infantry doesn't mean you can't go get some vill kills. So yeah,
but great, you killed some vills for Ottoman. One, Chiquino is still 14 vills ahead, but 2, how many military schools does she have down?
Let's flip and take a look.
Yeah, great. Have fun killing vills. There's still 4 military schools spitting units out, plus a free siege. We look at the vizier points.
We've got that.
Yep, she's on military. She's on Advanced Academy, so those military schools are pumping right now.
Let's see what they're actually pumping. Let's see. Janissary, Sapahi. So,
and this is just like
building up. It's going
to be a death ball push.
Yeah, it's a death
welcome to Ottoman gameplay.
Yep.
We have the death ball push coming in. In response, I think Davidson potentially thought about doing imp, and has instead gone mass Earl's Guard. He has 18 Earl's Guard queued up. How many barracks does he have? Not enough.
Oh yeah, I can use my
I think he has like 8 Earl's Guard queued in each barracks.
Let me flip, and there we go. He has 3. So yeah, definitely need some more production. But both players now have spent
one way,
down, right?
One way to actually beat Ottomans is like an insano massive infantry before they can get up a lot of springolds. But that timing's been missed. Chiquino's going imp. The Sapahi are going to be entering the base again because once again, Davidson has not gotten a full wall. Davidson had a long time to get a wall up. Never did. In fact, if he wanted to keep his entire base in the left corner, he could have stonewalled at this point. But now the Sapahi are coming in. Imp has arrived. Imp upgrades will be hitting. Davidson now needs to push, but he's pushing at a villager deficit, at a unit deficit.
And Spahi
And,
is just going ham. And it looks
feels
like
like the beginning of the
Davidson's just all inning right here. He's just going.
Has to. Absolutely has to.
This is his option. So keep an eye on the bottom left for villagers dying on the left side of the map. We'll watch the fight here. But,
The one thing that has hurt Chiquino.
Oh, massive sink shot comes in.
Oh!
Wow, and that just evened up the army count dramatically.
Whoa!
That was such a good
Also, I think
sink
Chiquino
shot.
lost a lot of her Sapahi near the White Tower.
Yep. Her raid
But those
is,
Megano hits have been massive. Holy jamoli.
Oh, another. Oh,
those Megano
that's
hits.
a baby sink shot.
Oh, those mango hits. The mangoes have had massive hits on the Yeoman.
Oof. Yeah, definitely needed to spread a little bit more. And Giacchino should clear this up. I mean, these towers.
What was interesting is Giacchino has 8 vills on gold. She did not have. Usually when you enter Imp, you want like what? 15, 20 vills on gold to get Imp upgrades. So she fought that as a castle army.
Without having some gold ready to go.
Yeah, she went to Imp with no gold and got no Imperial upgrades for that fight, I'm pretty sure. Can you check the Janissaries? Or the archers? Can you check the archers?
Yep, still veteran.
Yeah, this was veteran.
So looking at the archers
And
here.
I think that's all she wrote.
Yeah, and no Janissary gun upgrade either. Spahi are being upgraded right now. And we do have another Vizier point about to roll in. At this
If I'm
point,
her, I just grab the Great Bombard. And just
no,
go
I
on
take
in.
extensive fortifications and I fort drop right here. And then put a Great Bombard in the fort. But that's for those who don't know, extensive fortifications reduces the cost of keeps significantly for Ottoman. It goes down to 720 stone. So this one stone outcropping becomes 3 keeps, and then you just start keep dropping everything and adding in the Great Bombard emplacement. And then you win against players that are much better than you, because dealing with Great Bombard keeps is miserable.
Yeah, I mean, we watched the same game 2 times in a row.
Yep, different civs.
Different
map.
civs, different maps, same game. Same scenario.
Great early lead
Now
from Davidson.
we're just waiting for the killing blow.
Yep. And
I don't know, like and there's no in for Davidson here, unfortunately. Now he's going mass Hoblar into Janissaries.
those
So
and Sapai also shred Hovelar too. Yeah. Actually, everything shreds Hovelar. Who are we kidding?
I mean,
Only archers don't.
it's never good when Ottoman is out gathering you on resources. Like the point is, usually the Ottoman graph is you got way out gathered, but you have more military because of your military schools. Davidson's getting out gathered and out militaried. There's a different. We now one sink shot from 2 yeomen.
could have been good, but yeah.
Those 2 yeomen are like, I'm helping. I'm helping. I promise.
And we'll probably see a tap here, but so yeah. So Davidson will be going down into the lower bracket for tomorrow. I think we can safely call it at this point. But so that'll give him a little bit of a break for today. We'll be starting at the same time tomorrow for the lower bracket, and then Peppino will be moving on to the next round, which will be roughly 6 hours from now. So she'll have a good little break between games. So Peppino is in Australia, so it'll be a very, very early morning game for her.
I remember her getting shouted out by Aussie Drongo, one of the FFAs he held. Top Aussie gamer. David's GG's Kim in 11. Yes, Davidson tends to try to play the game out. At this point, get another Great Bombard down there. The one's coming down right now. Get another one, and end this game is what we're gonna be seeing.
Oh, she went Pax Automata for the Vizier point.
Why not?
All right.
Why not? I would have done the Great Bombard, but who am I? I'm a nobody.
Davidson's raiding now. I think that's a little late there. Watch just running around. Main town center about to go down. Oh yeah, I think I can do that. No, Hubscript they're not.
They are one after another.
That way we can screen them all. The coaches all get the coach in between. And Sass, I did fix the movement speed, so hopefully it was a little bit better this game on the smoothness. And this is the slow death push. Zardis, one thing I would like for you to tell Davidson in future coaching is tapping a little earlier during tournaments. Yep,
No, there's still these 9 Hoblar.
Yeah, like, I mean, Green Bombard's completely undefended, right? And it's just doing what it wants, so...
I think she's gotten up and she's making a cup of tea, checking some emails.
Set the rally to your opponent's base.
Watching some reels.
But,
yeah, on Xbox, you have to actually put in your password to be able to resign.
wait, really?
Not joking.
Oh man, oh, okay. I was about to say that would be wild, but then what? We just have what? The white tower left, I think.
The difference is that the reason an English player usually never resigns is that they're an imp and they have gold from their farms and they're just trying and they're just like
and Berkshire's down
and they're hiding near Berkshire. Yeah.
Like I think people's number one complaint with English can be solved by just making trebs, right? White Tower, Berkshire, just make trebs. I've played enough FFA Nomad now to know English players in the lobby, trebs are hitting the field.
Inept, no, this is the first of the day. Many more to come.
Yeah. Next up on deck is gonna be Docky and Terran tools, so.
It's been over for 15 minutes? Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Is this the last landmark? It is. The White Tower. Oh, he's gonna rush the Burke, dude. Oh my god. Come on, burn the White Tower. Giacchino, burn the White Tower. Quick, Giacchino, burn the White... Oh, it's Wingard. I thought he was gonna drop the Burke. How do you even get enough resources to get the age up? Because he hasn't been making units. Send it. Just go burn it down. A move everything. Oh, well, she's getting biology. If she just A moved all her villagers into his base, it's a game over.
Oh, it's not even Berkshire. Oh man.
Well, he needs the wind guard purely for the unit spam.
Yep. I mean, there's not a way back in on this one. This Ottoman death ball. Just looking at the mini map, you can kind of tell how the game state is. All of this red units just flooding across, and then she's just kind of wherever she wants. And
the Great Bombard, click on the wind guard. Just pull everything to click on the wind guard.
But does she know where it is? I think she's looking for it.
8 spears, 8 elite, about to be 8 elite spears have hit the field with 1 Earlsgird. The comeback has started. The comeback has started. Just wait. He's about to queue up his second group of spears. Then he'll have 16 spears. This is also Giacchino's fault. She is choosing to just destroy every building instead of just going to click find the landmark.
I mean, just take all your Sapahi and press Q and then
I know she's playing safe and smart.
Yeah.
She's playing safe and smart. It's a tournament game. But
and you don't want to set up bad habits for future.
Yeah. What Davidson should have done is tried to build like 25 stables, built mass scouts, and tried to go rush a burn. That's never happened to me. Never.
I still like the, Siege Workshop in the corner making 50 rams, and then while she's doing this slow death push, they just go rolling in, right? But,
Lord have
that's
mercy.
just me. I also play a lot of KT, and the rams are super cheap, so it's really fun to do that. So yeah, this is kind of like, we're at that golf stage of the game where you kind of know what the state is. And by golf, I mean, they hit the ball and then the ball does something and then people clap. I don't really know much about golf. Just slowly pushing through here. While this is going, let me go ahead and get the next group set up. I'm going to send them their draft links and let them get started on the draft, because if Chiquino loses this, then there's something wrong with Age of
Then there's a lot of coaching. There's a lot of coaching to be done.
Yeah, so.
Boom. Boom. I like how you put the smiley face instead of the diamond in the title, Nick. That's great. Good positive vibe here.
That's what Big Cousin said to do.
No,
so.
Big Cousin wanted you to do the diamonds, not the.
Oh, he wanted to do the diamonds? Oh, I don't know, man.
Smiley face. Diamonds in the rough. Day one, $1,500 prize pool. Smiley face.
All right, so we're looking at Docky and Terrence will up.
Lutheran is right. This is basically what happened to Byzantines in real life.
Hey, Jaquino, I just pulled you in.
Hello.
You're live on stream. Sass, you're in as well.
Hello.
Live on stream. The webcam stuff,
Hello.
people were plugging in their audio sources in the background, so we're just going to do an audio-only interview.
Okay.
But
No worries.
Hello, congrats on the win.
Oh, thank you.
Two very
you.
well played games.
Thank you.
So-
Very stressful, but did it.
So I'm about to say any tournament game where you know you're being watched is very stressful. So first,
Yeah.
we're all very curious. What was the thought process? What was Sass telling you? What was your thought process heading into the first game, Golden Horde versus KT on Dry Arabia?
Well, pretty much just told me the game plan from beginning to end. So, like, isn't like just the general, around the opening, what I should respond with, where I should build my buildings, units I should make. So, yes, it was pretty. That was pretty clear instructions. That was helpful for me.
So you feel like you had a very clear game plan. Were you expecting the Dark Age
Yeah.
rush?
Yes. Yeah. So
Did you feel- I was gonna say, did you
Yeah.
feel lucky having the stone and the gold next to each other?
Yeah. So that was the first plan, was to have the tower cover both. Although I didn't actually cover the stone. But the second plan was to just go to the building carts, which I didn't have to do because I had the tower.
Interesting. And do you play a lot of Golden Horde?
Yeah, I do actually. And I do get rushed a lot in Dark Age and Strong.
Mhm.
So
it was interesting there.
What
You
was-
didn't repair the stone, even though you could repair the
yeah,
stone.
no, I didn't think about it.
in Garrison. Okay, that was something.
Yeah, no,
Pink mentioned
definitely
early on.
something. I was like, oh, it's out of range. I'll just leave it. But then I can actually repair it. That was
Mhm.
So I
I
did
mean,
mention that after.
And obviously, it worked out fine. But maybe Sass had some notes or anything.
Well,
or
that's
something
what I'm curious. Sass, what was your biggest piece of advice after the game?
After the game, biggest piece of advice was to use her age advantage in Castle Age towards against Feudal Age. That was the biggest takeaway from that game, I think. And rest was fine. I mean, the little things like the tower and like repairing and stuff. Yeah, you just need to do it once and then you got it right. But more bigger advice was use the age up advantage more. In more aggression, I would say. Yeah,
that was the biggest thing we felt while watching. Was you felt like you had this huge advantage for a castle push, and there's a little bit of passive play there. But we were all very impressed, both in this game and the second game, with your control of your cav. You froze Davidson a lot with that cav play, which was really impressive.
Oh, thank you. I think through the coaching, Sass has been telling me not to lose the cav, so the rating cav. So that's the number one instruction.
I would say the rating cav was like the thing that won you both those games. Because in
100%.
both games, Davidson had this early pressure on you, and the rating cav just completely alleviated that, and you used it very well. The raids, the constant villager kills, the pulling of his infantry. We were talking about at the end of the second game how it felt like we watched the same game twice. Like it played out the same way, and you manipulated that very well.
Oh, thank you.
Any thoughts after this second game?
Definitely the Ottomans could be a bit cleaner, but and it's not one of my more familiar civs. But
yeah, it didn't look like it was something you'd played consistently, at least from the stats compared to some of the other metrics. But definitely. I mean, obviously it worked out for you, right? The Ottoman death ball.
I guess it's good enough that let's see if I can just.
Did Sass have any like coaching tips for playing against a controller player? Did that come up at all?
No, actually.
Because what you did was like the perfect way to beat controller is just
really
pieces, right? You just
There's an advice I can give to everyone, like against controller players, but I don't know, maybe I shouldn't, because there's still lower bracket going on.
True. You don't want to give away.
Let's save it. Let's save it until
I got the secrets.
After tomorrow.
If you want the secrets, Sass is available for coaching. If you
True. Nice.
That guy was very David was very impressive for a controller player.
He's one of the best controller players.
Definitely better than me, better than my micro. So
if you let him have his English, he probably would have picked up at least one. Like,
oh my
God,
a
menace. You just don't see it
I
coming.
played against his English. It is brutal. And then what? And then is your best civ Mongols?
No, I played like quite a few, but I've been, my first civ was China.
China. Okay. That, though. Anyway, well, thank you so much for hopping on for the interview. We're really looking forward to seeing you in the next round, and good luck.
Yeah, and I know you're in Australia, so it's pretty late for you. But I'd estimate your game 5 or 6 hours from now. So just set some alarms and all that stuff. Try to get some rest.
Yeah.
But yeah, great games. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks. See you later.
Thank you.
Bye.